Hey folks, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome to part 19 of my experience in Aurora 4X. So where are we? We have located our first jump point, taking us out of the solar system. We haven't explored it yet because we don't really have the tech. We've only just discovered the tech that we need. So that will be on the agenda for today. Minerals are the main reason for getting us out of the system. Corundium, we're down to 10.5 years, iridium 7.5 years before our supplies are depleted. And we're bringing in a small amount of iridium, but not very much at all. And the same sort of thing with neutronium. We've got none at all being used, which isn't too bad, but if we stop our maintenance supply production at the moment, that will help us survive a wee bit longer. Right, so class design. We need to design our engine first. We didn't get that far. So we've got a jump engine, and we were going to use Hughes what? Engines? No, let's not have huge engines. Hughes Engineering, we'll go with that. And we've only got the most basic of tech for everything here, apart from jump engine size. We will go with a military jump engine. So nothing to change there. Jump engine, do I want to change the size? Maximum squadron size of 3. Yeah, I mean, we're only going to have single ships jump to begin with, probably. So we'll settle for that. Now, name. What am I using already? Let's have a look at our engines. Okay, I've messed up. So the military engines were supposed to be named after birds, and the commercial engines were named after dogs. But I've got myself a bit mixed up. So, yeah, right. We've only got the Robin is the only military engine that's got the correct name. That was the first one we built, I think. Right, so what am I going to use then? Let's see. How about what? Mythical creatures, maybe? We're using dogs and birds at the moment. So, yeah, let's go with the unicorn. That is mythical, believe it or not. And now we've got what? A military engine. 3,000 is what? The tonnage? J3000. Yeah, I suppose a jump engine 3000. So we won't use that. We'll keep the 3 as the squadron size. So let's go with hull size of 15 and squadron size of 3, jump radius of 50. I think that should be understandable enough next time I come to look at it. Right. And yeah, that needs to be classed as a jump drive as well. Yep. So that's fine. Let's prototype that design then. And that should then allow us to... do we cancel this just now? It's going to be done in a couple of months. But we don't have the new engine. No. Okay, I need to maybe refresh that. no, what I need to do is, let me see, let's design a new ship. What type of ship is it going to be? A jump, well, yeah, it's going to be a jump something or other. A jump survey. Oh, a jump stabilization station. Do I want to go with that, actually, rather than a ship? Yeah, okay, let's try jump stabilization station. We don't need, yeah, so we're not going to need armour. If I go for well, it could be attacked. I'm thinking about a station sitting out, monitoring the survey points after it's been stabilised. It's not too expensive if I'm thinking about single use. Yeah, I think we're okay to go with that notion, so let's have no armour. It's a space station for construction purposes and auto assignment. But is this what I want to do? I should have thought about this beforehand. A ship that goes from point to point. No, I'll stick with a station, I think. And we will leave a station sitting around each jump location. So, we don't have any armour other than the structural shell. Don't think we need a bridge if it's a space station. Engineering, we don't need fuel storage, that's for sure. Unless we were using it as a fueling location, but never mind. Electronic intelligence would be useful, but I can't add it in. Okay. Why is that? Let's try. Do I need a bridge? Maybe. Let's stick a bridge back on it, and still can't add it in. Because it's a space station, probably. Yeah, that must be what it is, I'd imagine. Electronic intelligence and analysis module is only for use on ships. If we go back and try that, yeah, there we go, adds in straight away. So it is the fact that we've got no armour. Let's remove it then, and back to a space station. So no element module. We don't need an engine. Geological survey sensors, gravitational survey sensors, that's not what I need. I'm thinking about trying to this station would be looking to detect any ships that enter through the jump point. So that would then be electromagnetic detection sensors, which I can design. Basic ones, obviously. We've not put much research into this. What's the difference? 1.94 million kilometres. So the signature, that stays the same. Chance of destruction by electronic damage. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sensor sensitivity. I think what I was looking at. Change the sensor size. If we were to go up to size 2, that puts the detect signal strength 10 up to 2.74 as opposed to the 1.94 that it had before. So that's probably going to be enough. And if it's not, we just need to build bigger stations. We might actually go for bigger stations, better armed and defended stations eventually, but this is really just to detect any incursions in system. We'll just leave all that, I think, as it is. So that's the electromagnetic sensors. The other one then would be the thermal sensors. So it's going to just be the same again here. let's 2.24 million kilometers this time. And let's get a different company name. Hughes Warning and Control, a subsidiary of Hughes Engineering. Do we go with that? Let Hughes dominate the solar system? No, let's move on. Let's pick something. Barry Lamb, there we go, that'll do. Barry Lamb sounds like a pretty poor English comedian. So we'll stick with that. Prototype the design. And what I'm looking for then, we need to... Why am I not seeing the new sensors, the prototype sensors? No. Do I need to refresh the screen? Is that what it is? Still don't see them. Okay. Now we need a different name. It's not going to be a tribal class jump station. So let's select a name. We've got breeds of dog. Look. Astronomers. Yeah, let's go for an astronomer. Alfred Borman. Alfred Borman class jump stabilization station. But we still don't have our sensors. And there's no jump stabilization. Hang on. Prototypes. There we go. We can now add in our thermal sensors. Just one. And they're electromagnetic sensors. But how do we stabilize the jump point? Because I'm not seeing... It's a jump stabilization station. Let's give it a deployment time of a long time. Say, I don't know, 10 years. And then we might end up towing it back for an overhaul or a refit or something. We've got plenty of maintenance supply points there to last. But do I need anything else on here? It's not going to hold cargo. Doesn't need command and control or crew quarters. Can't get element. We've got our electromagnetic sensors. But I'm back to how do we stabilise the jump point? Do I want to arm it? Probably not this one. What sort of range do we have? I'm not seeing range. No. If we go check on the components, no. I don't think we can see the range from this screen. We need to go back to our tech design. So, yeah, don't need troops. I'm a bit puzzled how we stabilise the jump points. Is it to do with the jump drive? I don't know now. I'll look into this, I think, off camera. But I think we'll just leave that as it is for now and come back and finalise it later on. Just getting too bogged down with this, so let's let's research the prototype sensors at least. Get that underway. That's one less thing to do later. So, not in our class design, I want our research. And sensors and control systems. There we go, Barry Lamb. Let's this is done in February 62. Let's cancel that. Get our new sensors researched first. Thermal sensor and our electromagnetic sensor. And then can go back to the planetary sensor strength. Okay, so I think that's everything for now. April 2061, that will be done. It's not too far away. We just leave those labs split as they are. Although we've got 25 labs in there, but yeah, that's okay. We'll leave 25. I want that tech researched quickly. Okay, all of a sudden there's a rush to get our jump tech up and running. Well, right. Inactive labs and research complete. The jump point fleet's heading out again. Harrison Hawkins has completed the bi-lab sensors. On to the next ones. If we look at our research again, what's happened? Oh, Connor Hyde has retired from government service. He was researching our missile launcher reload rate. So let's see, Andrew Morgan, welcome to the team. You can resume that research. And once that's done, let's add the box launcher explosion chance and the radiation warheads there for missiles as well. Missile agility is 8,000 cost. We'll add that in for later on and go with that. And again, I wonder, should I mean, maybe change the sub-pulse length to get away from these 5-second increments, but I've tried that before and I think it crashed the game, but no reason not to give it another go. Okay, orders complete. Earth Space Training Fleet is moving to Earth to refuel. Earth Space Training Fleet is orbiting Earth. Let's see, Earth Space Training Fleet, right. Signet, you're down to 22%. You're close enough to completing your deployment. I think I'm just going to move you back into the shipyard fleet and we'll get you to at Earth begin your overhaul right now before you run out of maintenance supplies. You're circling Earth anyway, so it's okay. The other two ships in the training fleet are only halfway through their deployment time, so we can leave them where they are. Jump point fleet, let's have a look. If you go to the unexplored point, we don't want to transit just now. Do I? How can you transit if it's not stabilised? Is it stabilised only if you want to send through fleets? I'm not sure. Obviously, withering on here. So yeah, individual ships, I suppose, can transit then. But for now, we'll just leave you doing what you're doing. Yeah, we're not going to send you through. So let's have you. Let's check. If we go back to your class design, yeah, you don't have a jump engine anyway. So how can you transit? No, so you've only got your impulse drive. So I guess probably if I gave you the order to go for the standard transit, it probably just would fail. Right, we'll go with that anyway, makes sense. Right, let's carry on. 18th April, and nothing's happening. Oh, the shipyard fleet completed its orders. It's orbiting Earth again. That's just, should now be in overhaul. HMS Hasty, yep, in overhaul. Okay. Keep going. Well, actually, let's have a look at our our research projects. There's nothing here I'm seeing that talks about jump stabilization. Not under miscellaneous components, no. It's not sensors. No, that's just all actual active sensors. Right, so jump engines is just jump engines. Nothing else in here at all. No, so I guess then it must just be the jump drive that you use to stabilize the jump point. There's no new tech in here. Command and control is just a bridge. Engineering is just engineering spaces. Those are our normal sensors. Railgun, troop transport. No. Fair enough. We'll go with the theory that it's the jump drive then that we use to stabilise jump points. Check our research. Still got a wee while to go, just a month for those two techs, the squadron jump radius and the electromagnetic systems. Then let's add in have a look at our engines. Do we have any? I thought I had. Yeah, hang on. I've designed our jump drive, so let's. And I can't use that obviously on a station. So we'll go with a jump ship. I want to call it a jump ship. Jump scout. Yeah, we'll go with a jump scout. We'll send a ship through the point and survey the next system. And choose a name. We'll go with the Royal Navy town class. And Georgetown is good enough. So Georgetown class jump scout, and let's do the old select the random name from town class, and everything else I think we're okay. So not engines, look at prototypes, and jump drive is what I'm after. Hughes Engineering Unicorn. So maximum ship size has to be 3,000 tons. We need an engine as well as everything else. Let's see. If we add in, we want sensors when we go into the new system, gravitational sensors as well. Okay, that's putting us up 2,800 tons. So, yeah, that's going to be far too heavy. Let's remove. Do we need all the fuel? Probably. Yeah. Let's get rid of the sensors because we need to get to the jump point and then travel beyond that as well. In terms of our engines, it's a military vessel, so we could go for, I don't know, the Airedale, the Robin. I'm just thinking about the weight. So hull size 10 for this one, that would be okay, but not strong enough. Hull size 30, hull size 15 for the Airedale. That gives us good speed, and if we're still under the weight limit, 13 billion kilometres range, probably not enough. Maximum repair, etc., seems to be still acceptable. Just added a wee bit more. Just small maintenance storage bay, let's pump it up a wee bit to 10. Deployment time is 12 months. Yeah, so we'll live with that for now, I think. We're still at 2,600 tonnes. Let's increase our fuel storage. Try and get our range up a bit, not with small, that's not any good. Let's just go with standard, 15 billion kilometres, 17, still at 2,700 odd tonnes. So 19 billion kilometres. I would like more sensors, to be honest, but I don't think there's anything there that we could remove. One of each sensor. And I could just go with geological sensors. But no, let's keep that. Well, can we get another one? Would be too much. That takes us over the ship size limit. Yeah, okay. Remove the fuel storage, the 3 normal size, go for 1 large. That takes us over 23 billion kilometres. Let's add in a wee bit more again. 2977 tonnes. 4,700 kilometres per second. We need more maintenance. That takes us up nicely. So there we are, just under 3,000 tonnes, 4,690 kilometres per second, 140 maximum repair. We've got 399 MSPs. Research the prototype engine. And we'll get that queued up. So, a very basic jump point survey vessel, but it gets us out there at least. Let's get this queued up, and we'll just leave that, and we'll move on. I think I saw maximum fleet training flash past there for our patrol corvettes, but research complete for... Oh, it just so happened that the coincidence that I suppose within the 30-day period 3 research projects completed. We should now note this, back to our class design. We should be able to check Georgetown. That all looks good to go. I will keep a gravitational survey sensor as well. If we go into the next system and there are no planets there, then there would be nothing to geologically survey, so we could go straight to the jump points. But let's get Saunders, get you tooled up for the Georgetown class. June 2061, so it doesn't take you long at all. July. And we'll assign you to this the shipyard fleet. Why can I not find it? There it is. Right, create a task, and off we go. 26 inactive research facilities. Why was that? 26, yep. Science completed but research started. Is there a retirement or something? It's not, it's power and propulsion, so... yeah. Still got both of them there, so what completed? Never mind, let's... continue, I suppose, with the jump drive research, and we'll have Zoe lead on to this one. But let's split the research facilities between you and Joshua. Joshua can go with the jump squadron size. Okay. And then follow that up, Zoe, please, with the jump radius. And I want anything else for Joshua. Squadron jump engine size. Yeah, okay. And I think that will do. So get that queued up, get that research underway, get our jump survey ship built, and I promise you in the next episode we will leave Sol System finally. For now though, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!